guys, Dunbar Snack Bar here with a game of MLB 2K12 in franchise mode with the Detroit Tigers. You can see we are going up against the Chicago White Sox, who are leading the AL Central right now. I'm actually down 3 games to the White Sox. So if I lose this game, not only will I have been swept, but I'll also be 4 games down, which I don't necessarily want to be down by 4 games. I'd rather be up by 4 games. Now on the flip side, if I end up winning, it's a 2-game difference, and that's something that I can overcome. I mean, it's May. But anyway, this is the game from yesterday. I apologize, you guys. I don't know. You guys saw from my setup video, I'm working on 3D graphics and everything like that, and I was like, you know what? I want to do a new thumbnail for Machinima Sports and Let's Talk Baseball. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to get down. I'm going to get to it. Anyway, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to certain things. Not everything, but just some things. And so when I was working on it last night, I was just like, no, I don't like this texture, or no, I don't like how this looks in this particular light. And then next thing I know, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go to bed. So that's why I didn't get a video out yesterday. I'm sorry. So I'm going to be doing 2 baseball ones today instead of War Game Wednesday. Let's see here. Yeah. So instead of War Game Wednesday, I had to remember what day it was for a second. I'll be doing Duke baseball videos, which will be kind of cool for some of you guys. I know you guys like seeing that. So anyway, beginning of the game, 2 strikes. Make that 3. That curveball barely stayed in the strike zone. I thought it was a ball personally, but hey, I guess he's making up for the last ump I was playing against and posted on YouTube, because that guy would not let anything go past unless it was just straight in the strike zone. That's the only time he'd call it a strike. First hit of the game here is going to go out into center field. Austin Jackson running that one down and throwing it in. And that was Adam Dunn with a double. Now, Adam Dunn is doing pretty well in this game. I'm surprised with how he's doing in real life. A lot better than the season he had last year. And definitely having some success in the game this season, too. That's not too bad. Anyway, second inning. Miguel Cabrera hitting that one into center field, and so that's a single. So I don't necessarily get a double, so I can't say I match Adam Dunn right there. But the fact that we've both traded hits, not too bad. Still in the second inning on this 12-6 curve. Oh, man, we're going to be looking at a double play. White Sox destroying momentum that I had going, but it wasn't too much here. Anyway, Prince Fielder hitting this one into center field. Man, that was a low one, too. It's kind of nice having somebody with contact that high, because sometimes we'll get a hit like that. It's not often, though, which is good. Anyway, Miguel Cabrera hitting this one into center field, too. So now I'll have runners on first and second, and this is nice, putting some offense together now. I was kind of struggling here early on. It is the 4th inning, as you can see. And so if I can keep getting hits, this is going to be nice. Peralta hitting this one into center field. I am just doing awesome with hitting right now. Now I got the bases loaded here. Probably going to be affected by the bases loaded curse. Oh, what's this? No? This one's going into right center, right in the gap. That's going to score 1. Oh, man. I could have got over to third, too. I don't know why I held up on first and second. I could have gotten a runner over to third, and then I could have stolen second. No, I couldn't have. It's 2 outs. But dang, what a good 2-out rally I've had going here. I haven't had this much success with 2 outs in any game yet in MLB 2K12. So this is kind of nice. We got 2 runs here. Delman Young helping us out even more with another hit into center field. Am I going to come home? Absolutely. Bad throw, and I'm lucky that that throw was as bad as it was, because I probably would have been out. So a 3-0 lead here against the White Sox is nice. What I figured out I had been doing, because you guys saw some of my earlier videos where I'm just like, I can't get any hits. I'm getting way too eager to hit the ball. So I have to sit and wait just a little bit more than what I am used to. And I think I've been doing a lot better since then. So kind of excited about this. Anyway, still in the 4th. This hit into right center. Also in the gap. That's going to be bringing 2 home. I'm going to get over to third with a triple standing up. Another bad throw. Wow, 5 runs with 2 outs. That was a great triple, too. I was kind of liking that. I haven't had too many triples here in the game, so the fact that I get one here is pretty nice. So a 5-0 lead. This has just been an all-around great inning. Offense has been phenomenal, and the fact with no outs, too. I mean, no outs during that whole process. Anyway, I finally do get out, And then the White Sox start getting some offense of their own here with the single. Jackson also getting that one. There have been a lot of hits into center field in this game. A lot more than I'm used to. A lot of times I pull it, into left field if I'm a righty or to right field if I'm a lefty. But just a lot of hits in the center, which is nice. That means my timing is spot on, and I think that's why I'm getting these hits. All right. So you can tell for Pfister here, pitches have been doing pretty good. I got a couple that are in the red when you're taking a look at the overall, but otherwise, a lot of my pitches have been doing pretty good. Pfister has actually had a number of strikeouts so far in this game. I mean, he's just doing awesome. So let's take a look here and see if he's able to get the strikeout. I go with the two-seam fastball here high. Something I like doing with the two-seamer. Of course, I like bringing it low as well if I'm looking for a ground ball, which I kind of am right now, so I'm setting it up. But I'm like, you know what? I've thrown the ball low quite a bit. Going with the high two-seam fastball works again. So that's going to be another strikeout for Pfister here in this game. That'll make it 2 outs in the 4th inning. And I'm hoping that I can stop the White Sox here, because then I get a chance to go on the O again, and we do in the 5th. Now, the White Sox have brought in a reliever at this point. Not helping him too much as Victor Martinez gets a hit, but oh man. That was actually a pretty sweet dive. Prince Fielder now at the plate. Taking that slider into right field, right center, I guess. That's going to be a home run. Wow, we expand our lead even more. The 9th home run of the season for Fielder. That's not too bad at all either. Of course, nowhere near as much as like Josh Hamilton has right now in real life. Man, outdoing me 2-1 there, basically. That is insane. Anyway, Prince Fielder with the solo shot, helping me out. I think that this is basically done the White Sox in. The way that they're hitting has not been great. Made a lot of contact, though. I mean, it's been a lot of strikeouts, but not like an overwhelming amount where it just like blows your mind or anything. So they've been making contact with the ball quite a bit. The fact is, though, they have not been able to hit it well. And by that, I mean no place hitting, not getting into the gap, anything like that. Usually they're hitting it just right out to the outfield. Wow, dives for it again. Man, you have been busy this game. That's going to go ahead and end the inning. 2 outs for that inning was off of that diving catch by the shortstop. So, man, that props to the White Sox. Getting the defense going, showing some stuff. Now with Pfister, he has a decent fastball. The reason why I say decent is you can tell at 91 miles an hour, it's not like he has phenomenal velocity. I'm not going to be able to blow it past him. A lot of times what I do with a pitcher who has a good fastball but not a lot of speed, that lets me know that accuracy is something that he excels at. So I'll go ahead and I'll just paint a corner with the fastball and intentionally kind of keep it just right out there. Try and see if I can get the strikeout. Anyway, not going to be doing it here on this one. I end up getting the strikeout on the slider, which is actually his worst pitch, but it ends up working because I really haven't thrown it that much at all this game. So because of that, I surprised the computer right here. Sometimes you can tell, too, what they're actually looking for. Like if they swing really early or late, kind of helps you out. Delman Young, 6th inning. Another home run. This one in the left field. Wow, White Sox are just watching that one go over their head. Now, Delman Young, with 4 home runs on the season, I was expecting more from him because out of spring training, Delman Young was actually leading Major League Baseball with home runs. Now, of course, with 4, that's not the case. I was expecting a few more from him, maybe 6 or 7 at this point, when taking a look at what he did during spring training. It's not been the case, of course, but I think he'll warm up eventually, and hopefully this is something that'll kind of start something great. Anyway, 7th inning now. We are up 7-0. Another great hit. Offense has just been phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and go for 3rd. So now I have runners on 1st and 3rd now. So Victor Martinez getting another hit, and he's been doing great all year long. Definitely among the top 10, maybe even the top 5 in batting average. Prince Fielder getting another hit. He's had a great game. What? Why aren't you moving? Go to 3rd. Oh my gosh. I hate that glitch where the dude's on 2nd, you tell him to advance over to 3rd, and he just stands there, and you can't go back. But anyway, that's going to be another run for us here. Make it 8-0. Now, with runners, advancing. I'm not going home, but I'll have runners on second and third. So another good hit is going to get me 2 more runs, which will be nice. But doesn't end up happening, which I'm kind of excited about. A 10-0 game would be ridiculous. So anyway, Fister, I think I'm going to keep in here the rest of the game as long as the White Sox do not score a run. Try and go with the complete game shutout. Now my team, just taking a look, I've got some statistics right now that I'm pretty excited about as a team. Right now we have thrown the fewest amount of walks. We're second in batting average. I think we're third in ERA. That's not too bad to have a good mix out of your team like that. I mean, it shows I've got offense, I've got defense going. I should be in the top of the AL Central. So eat that, White Sox. I just struck you out. Anyway, 8th inning now. 1-2 pitch. That one's going into center field. Just a roller up the middle. Nothing too big, but the fact that the White Sox are getting on base a little bit more kind of worries me. But in the 9th inning, Prince Fielder gets another hit. I told you this guy's having a great game. So that'll make it runners on first and second after we got a hit earlier from Victor Martinez. Anyway, Miguel Cabrera now. He's got 98 contact, 88 power. Things are always great whenever he's up at the plate. That one goes up the middle too. So I got the bases loaded now. Last time I had the bases loaded, I hit a triple. So that's not bad. The curse continues, I guess. Double play. That's actually usually what I see out of my team, is a double play. Or just something ridiculous. Anyway, we're just going to go with the 9th inning here. You can see 78 pitches, not too bad. It's because I don't throw waste pitches. I don't need to. I get asked that a lot. Why don't you throw waste pitches? I don't need to. Because the computer, too, is... I've noticed the computer really doesn't swing at anything outside of the strike zone anyway, regardless of what difficulty you're on. So I'm like, I'm just going to throw at him. Anyway, so that's going to be out number 1 here. Adam Dunn coming up. You can see he's gone 2 for 3 today with a strikeout. I kind of want to get some revenge a little bit for that double that he hit earlier, but I guess I shouldn't say I need to get revenge for anything because I'm up 8-0 right now. What is there to get revenge for, huh? Not too much. Because, I mean, hits happen. If I get angry about hits or something, then I should be angry about a lot of other things here. Swing and a miss there on the changeup. That's another one of Fister's best pitches. So you'll see me going with that every once in a while. Now, of course, since I've thrown it, which is at the 95 level, it is in the yellow, which means I probably won't be able to throw it for some time. Swing and a miss on the fastball high. Getting Adam Dunn out, so 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 for 4 on the day. It's definitely been the best for the White Sox here in this game and for the season, actually, as a whole. Now, the White Sox, being where they are in the top of the AL Central, I mean, it's been a good mix of hitting and some pitching. Now, pitching was not great in this game at all, which you can see with 8 runs. You cannot say that your pitching was great. And your offense wasn't there either. So, with that being the case, maybe the White Sox will cool down a little bit. And if I can stay at where I am right now, I think that I'll be able to get top of the AL Central in no time. Now, if the season were to end right now and we were to go into the postseason, I'd still be the wild card team, one of the two. So that's all right. Like, I'm not too worried because I'll have that 1-game playoff, and hopefully I'll be able to rock it in that one. Anyway, 0-2 pitch. How much is that one? That's going to go ahead and end the game with a strikeout. Fister just had a phenomenal game, of course. You can see a pretty well-balanced attack except for the 4th inning there where he freaking rocked 5 runs in. That was awesome. So this is going to make it so I am 2 games down in the AL Central. I want to get back at the top. It's been a big struggle between me, the Royals, and the White Sox. So if I can get on top, I should be happy. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, there's another game coming in just a little bit, which is going to be a Timmy Timmons video, which was supposed to go up today. But again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know I'm on Facebook or Twitter, so you can follow me there. Again, you guys are awesome. Really, don't ever forget that. And as always, I hope you have a good one.